night, in the year 356 BC, in the Macedonian sky, the stars were twinkling brightly, more intensely than other nights. It was as if mystical voices whispered by the breeze spoke of the mysterious powers that would accompany the child of Macedonia who would be born at dawn the following day. The great hour of a great day had arrived. Alexander was born in Macedonia, a man chosen by destiny to change the history of the world. In the year that Alexander was born, a political commentator, Isocrates, addressed the crowd of Greek-speaking peoples, saying, "Greece is suffering from war, revolutions, massacres, and innumerable hardships." This terrible social decline was the result of an entire century of civil wars between city-states and internal conflicts within these cities. During that period, Plato creates the swan song of his dialogues, the famous Laws. In it, the great sage, deeply distressed by the civil wars, describes the ideal city-state in the belief that this would contribute to reconciliation of the states. Right up to the last moment of his life, he saw before him a vision of reconciliation which never came. At the heart of this turbulent time, Alexander came into the world, the son of Philip II, King of Macedonia. Since then, hundreds of volumes of books have been written about Alexander. After 2,400 years, he continues to exemplify worldwide the young conqueror who, within the space of 13 years, managed to change the course of world history. His victories against Greece's enemies established him as a mortal demigod who surpassed the bounds of legend and the bounds of history itself. There were two main people who played an important role in shaping the spirit and intellect of Alexander the Great: his mother, Olympias, and his wise teacher, Aristotle. Philip of Macedon first met Olympias in Samothrace, where he had gone to be initiated into the Gambarian mysteries. The king of the Macedonians was greatly impressed not only by the beauty of Princess Olympias of the royal house of Molossia, but also by her dedication to the ceremony of the mysteries. Philip asked for her hand in marriage from her uncle, Arivas, the king of the Molossians. Olympias had an explosive temperament. She was profoundly religious, sacrificing to the Olympian gods and supervising the rituals of the mysteries in which she was involved. She would sit for hours and hours with her son Alexander, telling him about the secret cult rites of the Gambarian mysteries. From his childhood years, Alexander learned that the Gambari were virtuous spiritual beings who lived at the bottom of the sea, dominated by the kingdom of Poseidon. The Gambari knew the secrets of fire, and they used this knowledge to become master craftsmen in metalwork. Olympias would explain to young Alexander the allegory of the elements of metal and fire. Metals were the crude, unrefined material elements of nature, spiritually and intellectually coarse people. Fire was the spiritual light, that which penetrates cosmic matter and the human body, that which reaches the inner sanctum of the soul and the mind, to raise them up to the heavenly spheres, to the brink of the perfect spiritual and intellectual form. You too must lock inside your soul the greatness of the Kabiri, Olympias would urge Alexander. Orpheus, Hercules, Jason, Odysseus, Agamemnon, your father Philip, all the great men of the world were initiated into the Kamberian mysteries. On their walks with Alexander, Olympias also spoke to him about the cult of Orpheus, his descent into Hades, the kingdom of Pluto and Persephone. The soul-stirring myth of Dionysus, who brought Persephone back to life with a kiss, the awakening of the soul from the darkness to the light, the miracle of love, and the unique Orphic songs were for him the paths leading to divinity. Olympias also taught Alexander the mysteries of the Orphic theogony, the cosmic egg, the birth of fires, the divine light that sparked from ether to spread throughout the world, the creation of the Titanic sin, the revenge of the Titans on the divine form of Dionysus, the death of Dionysus, the lament of the forces of darkness, the coming of Athena to the world of fire, who took Dionysus' heart and carried it to Olympus, to the father of the gods, Zeus, where a new Dionysus was reborn, even greater, stronger, and more illustrious. From his childhood years, Alexander learned to be pious and just, to excel in every kind of spiritual development. He had to be able to submit to the will of the gods, the mystical depth